Caribbean tremor. What caused the 4.4 earthquake north of Anguilla? Moderate earthquake shakes. Waters north of Anguilla. March 13, 2026. Caribbean Sea. Residents across parts of the northern Leeward Islands felt a noticeable tremor Friday afternoon after a moderate earthquake struck the waters north of Anguilla. What happened? Magnitude 4.4. Date and time March 13, 2026, 3:53 p.m. Local time GMT-4. Epicenter about 39 kilometers northwest of the valley, Anguilla. Depth 43 kilometers, 27 miles. The quake was relatively shallow, which meant the shaking was felt more strongly near the epicenter. Residents reported a brief, noticeable tremor, though no damage or injuries were reported. Where it occurred. The earthquake struck in the northern Leeward Islands, part of the Lesser Antilles. This region lies along a complex tectonic boundary where the North American plate interacts with the Caribbean plate, creating regular small to moderate seismic activity. How strong was it? Magnitude 3 to 4. Often felt, but rarely causes damage. Magnitude 4 to 5. Noticeable shaking, minor effects possible. Magnitude 5 plus. Potential for damage depending on depth and distance. Friday's event was moderate and occurred under the ocean at a depth that kept the risk of structural damage very low. Earthquakes are common. Here, the region sees roughly 35 earthquakes of magnitude 4 or higher each year within a 300-kilometer radius of Anguilla. Most occur under the sea and go unnoticed. Historically, stronger events have reached magnitude 6.6, July 2023, and even 7.5, 1974. Even larger Caribbean earthquakes have occurred in the past, such as the 7.7 quake between Cuba and Jamaica in 2020, which triggered tsunami alerts. Why the Caribbean experiences quakes? The Caribbean lies along a network of tectonic plate boundaries. North American plate to the north, South American plate to the south, Cocos and Nazca plates to the west. Movement along these boundaries creates earthquakes along faults stretching from Central America through the Greater and Lesser Antilles. In the northeastern Caribbean, including Anguilla and the Virgin Islands, activity is often linked to the Puerto Rico Trench and surrounding faults. Tsunami threat? None. This earthquake's moderate magnitude and depth meant there was no tsunami risk. Tsunamis typically require very large earthquakes, significant vertical seafloor displacement. Neither condition applied here. What residents may have felt: brief shaking lasting a few seconds, rattling windows or objects, sensation like a passing heavy truck. For most people, the tremor was short-lived and likely went unnoticed unless indoors. Bottom line: the M4.4 earthquake north of Anguilla on March 13, 2026 was moderate but routine. It was felt near the epicenter but posed no danger, and no damage or injuries have been reported.